Republicans keep saying Biden doesn't need Congress. We here all know that's not true.
Republicans have been saying, largely wrongly, right, because saying that the president can close the border unilaterally on his own, right? If that were true, why didn't Donald Trump do that? Right? He doesn't. The president actually doesn't have the authority.
What an intractable problem this is for the president with no easy solutions.
This is Biden-Harris because they actually are doing everything they can, given that without Congress, they have severe limitations here.
This cannot happen without Congress resourcing this.
There's only so much a president can do with his pen and his phone.
Okay, remember that Democrats and the media kept saying there's only so much Biden can do. He can't stop the border crisis. He can't shut the border. He can't do anything. That was the saying about Biden. But in less than 2 months, Trump did shut the border. Border apprehensions have plummeted to historic lows. Joining us now, former acting DHS Secretary Chad Wolf. Chad, what's your reaction when you hear the media and Democrats claim nothing could be done?
Well, we heard that for 4 years. And what we know by the actions of President Trump is they, being the Biden administration, did a small fraction of what they were capable of doing. And we told them so, and others as well, saying that they could use their executive authority to actually secure that border, and they just chose not to. At every chance, every decision point, they chose not to do that and instead blamed Congress. And if you recall, they blamed weather patterns, they blamed global migration. They blamed anyone and everyone but them and their policies, which we now know was the result of one of the worst historic border crises that we've seen.
This is chilling stuff. What do you make of police in Los Angeles in the Inglewood section? They arrested 2 suspects, reportedly 2 violent illegal aliens. They say shot and killed a Good Samaritan who tried to stop them from stealing his neighbor's catalytic converter from his car. It was caught on surveillance. This is graphic stuff. It was a big story in L.A., but they keep getting released into the community. One was reportedly released 15 times before he allegedly murdered this person. What do you think?
Well, again, this is what we talk about, which is crimes committed by folks that are here in the country illegally. And then if you're in a sanctuary city, which many are in California, obviously you're released. You're not prosecuted to the fullest extent of the law. And so you go back into these communities and you reoffend. And we've seen this time and time again. And I think that's why the people elected Donald Trump, in part because he said, I'm going to put an end to this, and I'm actually going to detain people and remove them from the country. So unfortunately, not every city, not every state has gotten the notice here, and we still have a number of sanctuary jurisdictions that continue their policies that I think do not protect their communities. Okay. But I do think that's changing. I do think we see a change throughout the country. It's just going to take a while to get to everyone.
Got it. Chad Wolf, thank you for joining us.